right, let's look at number 2. First thing we need to do, word problem, we gotta read it. Jessica is building a sandbox with her dad. She wants to have an area of 24 feet, but isn't sure what the best size rectangle to use to build the sandbox. Find at least 2 options for Jessica that has an area of 24 feet squared. Make sure to label the dimensions and include the perimeter of each. Our answer sentence sounds like it should sound pretty similar to our last one. What kind of answer sentence are we thinking? What are we trying to figure out? What are we trying to figure out? Parker, what am I trying to figure out?
A box that has 4 and 1.
Yeah, we're trying to come up with some different boxes that would have an area of 24. So Gabriella, what could be my answer sentence?
2 options for Jessica's sandbox are blank and blank.
I like it. 2 options for Jessica's sandbox are blank and blank. I'm a fan. All right, you should have an answer sentence already written down. Next thing is what? Not a trick question. Cheyenne? I need to have a what? We already know the units. We're making an area with feet. What? Okay, what is my plan? Okay, what was my model going to look like? Yeah, some kind of square rectangles. She's making a box. Do I want to make a circle? No, she's making a box. Do I want to use a bar model? No, we're not doing part whole. So go ahead and draw out some boxes. Alright, so we've gotten our answer sentence. We've gotten some kind of model. We know she's making a box, so it makes sense to draw a box. What do we know? There is one key piece of information that we do know. What do we know? That it tells us straight up in our problem. Tells us good information. What good information is that? Cheyenne? So what does? The area of these boxes have to be 24. So do I know the area? Yes, it tells me right in the problem. So instead of writing A, because I normally don't know the area, this time I'm going to write 24 equals. Well, what's the rest of my area equation? When I'm trying to find out area, what do I do? This is written a couple pages in your notes. What do I do if I'm trying to figure out area? Natalie? I'm multiplying rows and columns. So my equation is going to say rows times columns. I left them blank because I wasn't sure what I was going to put in. Can you think of something that I could put in there in my blanks that would be equals 24 as a product? All of you should be able to think of one right off the bat. This is where you start trying to figure it out. 2's, 5's, and 10's. Can you use your 2's, 5's, and 10's to give you a product of 24? Dylan? Six and 4. That'd be 5 and 1. 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 4 is 4. 24. That works. So my dimensions might look like this. That gives me an area of 24. Now I already know I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time, that it's going to ask me for perimeter. So let's go ahead and do the perimeter for this one before we go on to another one. Does it tell me what my perimeter has to be?
No.
So I can write question mark, I can write box, I can write P. What's my perimeter equation? What is my perimeter equation? You know how to find perimeter. What is that? What is that? Damien?
6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4.
Yeah, remember we got to take a walk around and add up all of our sides. So we're going to say 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4. Maybe if it decides to write today. You might have to imagine that for. Here it goes. What is that going to be? This is a pretty simple one because I know my 6 and my 4 gives me 10. Perimeter equals what, Georgiana? 20 units. Just regular old units. There we go. Do you have a question? Can you just give me another option? Question? No. That also has an area of 24. So I know my area. So instead of writing area equals box and box, oh my goodness, what is my marker doing today? There. So instead of writing area equals one side times the other side, I actually know my area. It told me, hey, the area is 24 square units. What could be some dimensions? Kaylin, what could be an option? 8 times 3. That gives you a product of 24. What else could it be? Susie? We have 8 times 3, which is a great option. What else could we have? Put one in your desk, start paying attention. Two times 12. Oh my goodness. Two times 12. What else could we do? There's one very obvious one. Hayden? 1 times what? 24. Pick a dimension, I don't care. Draw it out. Figure out the perimeter.